I swore I'd never forgive my dad, then I found the box he hid for me. My name is Lena. I'm 30 years old. I grew up with just my mom. My father left when I was 7 and never came back. Not for birthdays. Not for holidays. Not even when mom was diagnosed with cancer. For years, I held a quiet rage inside me. I never spoke about him, but I hated him. Truly, deeply. When mom passed away, I stood at her grave and whispered a promise through clenched teeth. I will never forgive that man for abandoning you. When I turned 16, I got a birthday card in the mail. It had no return address, but I recognized the handwriting. I tore it into pieces before even opening it. When I was 25, he showed up at my office. The receptionist came over and said, "There's a man here who says he's your father." I didn't even look. I told her, "Tell him to leave. He's just some unstable stranger." 5 years passed. Then one day, I got a call from a family lawyer. My father had died from a stroke. He'd left behind a modest little house in the suburbs, and it was now mine. I didn't go to the funeral. I didn't shed a tear. I only went to the house because I thought, maybe there's something worth selling. I walked in like a stranger. The first thing I saw was a framed photo of my mother, placed right in the center of the living room. Below it, on a dusty table, sat an old music box, the same one I used to wind up and dance to when I was 6. I nearly walked out. But then, I opened the wrong drawer, and everything changed. Inside was a small wooden box, and in it, dozens of letters, all addressed to me, all unopened, all unsent. Each envelope had a date on it. One was from the 12th of March, my 10th birthday. Another simply read, "The day your mother told you I left." I opened that one first. My hands trembled. "Lena, I didn't leave because I didn't love you. I left because your mother didn't want you to see two people fall apart. She thought it was better that you grow up in peace, not caught in the wreckage of a marriage that had already died. I should have fought harder. Maybe I was weak. But I thought, if I really loved you, I'd give you the life she chose." I read letter after letter. He wrote about standing across the street from my school on my first day of high school, about sending birthday gifts through mutual friends, only to have them return, about knocking on the door once and being met with my mother's words, "She doesn't need you." Some letters were long, some just one paragraph, but all of them sounded like a man trying, failing, and never fully giving up. The last letter was dated 2 days before he died. If you never forgive me, I understand. But if you're reading this, it means maybe, just maybe, you still wonder. And if so, I want you to know one thing. I never stopped loving you. Not once, not ever. I sat there on the floor, surrounded by silence and paper and grief I'd buried so long ago. And for the first time in my life, I cried for my father. I don't know if I can forgive him completely. But I do know this. There's a part of my story I need to rewrite.